All right, I'm checking my orders for the day, and Miss Livingston Foley catheter comes out today. So I'm going to gather my supplies, which is going to be a towel or a waterproof pad, a 10 milliliter syringe, and a graduate. Hello, Ruth. Ready to get that catheter out today? Remember I told you when we put it in, catheters can cause infection if we leave them in too long or if we don't take good care of them. But I think we've taken pretty good care of yours. You've not had a fever. You've not had any signs of a UTI. So we're ready for it to come out. I'm going to go ahead and empty it first. Take your Foley bag. You can guesstimate, if you have the person with a bag like this, you can kind of guesstimate how much urine they're having out if you have a concern. There are also Foley catheter bags that have a urometer on it that tell you specifically how much they have out an hour. But the best way to measure someone's urine in a bag like this is to use a graduated cylinder. Just unclip. Oops, don't spill it on the floor. Now you assess the urine. Try to set it on someplace level. And you can see she's had out almost 150. It's about 125, 130, 140. Call that 140 maybe. So now that we can empty this into the commode, you want to assess it. It's clear, it's yellow. No sediment. So she's good. All right, Ruth. I'm going to uncover you here for just a minute. Put this towel down here, or your waterproof pad, because when you pull this catheter out, it's going to drip urine. So this will keep you from having to change your bed, basically. Leg strap. Leg straps are very important. Leg straps keep the catheter from putting tension on the urethra or the meatus. So you want to make sure you always have one of these in place if someone has a Foley catheter. Because if not, if you can see, this flipping around can cause damage to the urinary tract. And this is easy to get caught on things and get pulled out. And you know she's got that balloon blown up inside of her. That can cause a lot more damage. People may have to have surgery from having the balloon pulled out and damage the urinary tract. This comes off. This can be tossed. Look on your tubing, and it says 10 milliliters is how much was used of saline to inflate the balloon. So we know 10 milliliters is what we need to get out of the balloon. So this is very important, and I'll show you why in a minute. You want to attach this here, and you see how the saline automatically starts coming out. And it's almost to 10 milliliters, so we know all the saline is out because it's quit. You can pull on this now if you need to. But if you start pulling the saline and you put a lot of pressure on it, it can make the balloon all wrinkled and also cause damage coming out of the urethra or out of the bladder. Okay, I'm gonna pull this catheter out now. You just relax, take some deep breaths, okay? There we go. See, here's the balloon. Like I said, if you try to pull the saline out too fast without letting gravity do it, this balloon can get all wrinkled up, and therefore, you know, you can imagine, cause damage or at least pain as it comes out. Hope that makes sense. So now we can get rid of all this. Don't throw it on the floor, but we'll clean that up in a minute. Get her cleaned up. Get rid of this towel. Okay, now Ruth, this is very important. You know you've had that catheter in there that's been draining your bladder for a couple days. Well, now it's gone. So it's very important for you to tell us when you need the void. We need to measure that. So please don't get up and go to the bathroom without telling somebody. We'll put a measuring apparatus in your commode so when you pee, we can see it and we can see what it looks like. Might burn a little bit the first time. It's very, very important for us to see that you're able to go on your own after having that catheter out. Okay? Any other problems? Anything else you need? I think that's it for right now. I'll see you after a while. Okay, thanks, Ruth.